Do that shit I'm gonna buy.
If you move out here with 40, 60 60,000, 40,000 American dollar, you'll be good.
What up? Pull up this big fat girl.
Not for real, Medusa. You see him?
Man, y'all fun.
They somebody sound like
I
I
got
could
which
move
side
with
we do?
5,000 and be good.
Eh? Oh, yeah, now, oh, yeah, now. Move it fast, bro.
You know, that's what people be doing. They be
Let's see
sending their
what
money out
GPS.
there to their
Yo,
family
no.
and they be flipping their money.
What you
But that
buy
shit
there?
really illegal though. It's illegal to do that.
Yo, son,
Oh, yeah,
kiss.
move on, move on.
You
I
come
did.
out here with,
Let me
let's say,
play. No time. I don't care. Mouth dry. I don't got
How long I can live out there if I
right,
come
man.
out there with 5,000?
what you
I'm
say?
not riding around. I show you. I want to go get my gas. You heard me? Fuck is you talking about? I'm about to go get gas.
Kitty, shut the fuck up.
What's up? Man, move that shit fast, bro. Yeah.
If we bring 5,000, how much? How long
You
can
know I would
we live?
pay, man.
You say
How long?
what?
How long can we live out there if we bring 5,000?
Oh, that's the 12 at the front, man.
5,000?
What's that with it?
5,000, like, to
The
be honest
12.
with you, that shit ain't nothing.
The
Like,
police
you
at the
just be
front.
a regular person. You would just be a regular person out here with $5,000. It ain't nothing. But if
Yeah,
you
I'm about
come
to
with, let's say,
slide,
like,
man.
if you
Where they
come with,
all
let's say,
at?
like,
I'm on a motorbike.
like
I'm trying to slide,
60,000,
yo.
70,000, 80,000 American money, you gonna live good.
But I'm saying, like,
What?
how much is the rent out there?
It depends on where you wanna live. Like, there are there are places like local places, the projects, um,
Unless if you
like
get
the
caught.
nice,
Yeah.
like the nice estates. You know, it depends on where you really wanna live.
I knew it was going to the mall.
What's poppin'? You know the fuck going on.
Someone say how
How
much
much? How much is to buy a house?
okay, if you want to buy a house, like if you want to buy a house, you will buy a land. But there are houses that worth, let me say, let me say
Get the fuck out of my
200,000
way,
American,
asshole.
200,000 American dollar, 500,000
Oh,
American
they
dollar.
having a party out there, who?
Like,
Boy, no, they be houses out here five
but
hundred, two
but
hundred thousand.
you can also buy like a house for like, you can also build a land for like 10,000 American dollars. It depends on what you want to build. You buy a land for 10,000 American dollars.
Boy, you just talking. Cause they got houses out here cheaper than 200,000.
You buy a land. You can buy a land for 15,000, 20,000 American dollars.
Yeah. What the fuck going on?
That's what I'm saying. $500,000, boy, please.
For a house, like a complete nice house in a real expensive area. But you can buy a land. You can buy for 10.
Man, we could stay in Houston for that shit.
Listen, you can buy
You said the bad road?
You can buy a land for 20,000 American dollar a
How you
land
don't pay
and
taxes
build.
out there? He was just showing us a book on property taxes. So you do pay
Listen,
property tax.
Stonkies, you can buy a land for 20,000 American dollar. Then you use 50,000 to build a house on it. It belongs to you. That's how much? 50, 60, 70, right? You buy a land for 20,000
Oh shit.
American dollar. You build a
You just
house.
ten
Get out of my way,
thousand.
man.
Huh?
What you want?
You
Get
just
mad
said
at me, man.
10,000.
Yeah, it depends on the area you want to buy a land. There are areas like in the village you can buy a land for 10,000 American dollar
On fire.
in the village,
On fire.
but the village would develop. Like you can just buy a land. This is what some people do, right? Some kids can you hear me.
Yeah.
Man.
They will buy a land in the village for $10,000. They leave
Oh
it.
shit.
So there's someone that I know that bought a land for that amount. So the village developed. He sold it for 1 million. Like he sold the land he bought with
Killing
ten
him,
thousand. Yeah, he sold the land he
killing
bought with
that shit out, so you hear me?
$10,000 for 1 million. How much for like a middle class house?
Thank you.
A middle class house is that's it's not really expensive. It depends on where you really want to be. Yes, basically, yeah, buy a
I know, I beg.
land and
Bro, I
build on
beg.
it. Yes.
I know. Glad I go buy food. Yeah. Let me get my food. That be. I'm hungry like a motherfucker, you hear me? More the good outside. Me got get small food.
How about? I didn't lie, bro. Where you there, go?
What y'all laughing at my glasses? So your boy, me where? And what me do? What's you? Step back, go move closer. I got my blick blick. I know you won't die.